Hi, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make a beat inside of Garageband. So, we're going to open up Garageband, and we're going to do an empty project. So, this beat isn't going to be a super trap beat like Ace Hood or Future would make. It's going to be more of a chill hip-hop beat that you can still rap to, but it doesn't have like a ton of bells, dark bells, and snare rolls and stuff like that. It's just going to be more chill. So, the first instrument I'm going to do is going to be a mallet instrument, and I'm going to use the marimba. And I have a MIDI controller hooked up to my computer, so this is an Akai MDK Mini, but this is not required. GarageBand, if you do Command K, GarageBand has a virtual keyboard for musical typing, and you can just, where's my volume? You can just go like that, or if you do Command and click on a region and double click that, you can draw in the notes by clicking. So that's a bad example, but you can just draw in the notes, and that's really easy to do. So there's a lot of ways that you can draw in notes in GarageBand, but I have a MIDI controller, so I'm just going to use it because for me it's easier. So I'm just going to be basically doing those notes. So I'm going to stay in the key of C because I think it's probably the easiest. So I'm going to go C, E, G, B, C. And I'm going to loop it. And I'm going to set the tempo to 80. Because that's usually the tempo I make my beats because it's not too fast. So I'm going to record that. Well, I don't want, yeah. I'm going to keep the metronome. Alright, so that's all I need. So if I play it, it'll loop. Oh wait, actually that's too long. So I'm going to quantize that to 1/16. And I'm going to shorten the loop because right now it's a little too long, so it's not looping properly. So see how it loops? And I'm going to take the metronome off because I don't need it anymore. So I'm going to go out of the smart controls, and I'm going to crop this, and I'm just going to loop it. So we have that. Now I'm going to do a duplicate track, but I'm going to change it to an electronic drum kit, and we need a kick, so I'm going to do trapdoor. So F is usually the kick on trapdoor. So let's just see. Alright, that's fine. I'm just going to do the loop again and record that. Oops, the loop is too short. I'm just going to take the loop off. Do you guys keep going? No, that's fine. Alright, I'm going to make that 2 bars, and I'm going to quantize it to 1/16, and loop it. Oops. Yeah, loop it. See, that already sounds good. Alright. And I'm going to start the kick after 4 times of this. So, in the beginning of the 3rd bar. We're going to create a duplicate track. And what are we going to add next? The hi-hat. So, actually, I'm going to not do a duplicate track. I'm going to add drummer. And you can press create. And we're going to go around here. And we're going to turn off everything but the closed hi-hat and the open hi-hat. Well, actually, let me see if it sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. If it was over here, it would just be crazy. It's too much because it's chill. Alright, so now that we have that, I'm going to change this to the hi-hats. And this is the kick. I'm going to mute that. Alright, so it sounds pretty good so far. And now we need a snare. So, what snare should I'm going to do Beat Machine because that has a better... I'm just going to use that little snapping sound. I don't even know what that is. Alright, so I'm going to go. Alright, so I'm going to record that. That's it. That's all I need to do because I'm just going to loop it. Alright, I'm going to quantize that 1/16. And I'm not going to start that until the hi-hat starts. So... I'm gonna loop that. So let's see how it sounds. That's a little bit of a weird snare, but I'll just go with it for now. Alright, I'm gonna create another duplicate track. Oops. This is another software instrument track. And we're gonna do an 808. So an 808 is like a bouncy kind of drum. So we're gonna find a good one. So I'm going to stay on C because that's where my note started. So, and I'm basically just going to go with the kick. So if the kick is boom, 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 I'm going to make the 808. Then I'm going to go an octave up, but I can change that later. So I'm recording that too. Alright, that's all I need. I'm going to loop that. And I think I'm going to need more, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do bum, 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 bum. That's better. Alright, and then I'm going to crop that, quantize it to 1/16. And like I said, I was going to move the octave up, so it's going to be dun, 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 dun. So I'm going to move that up an octave, just drag it up an octave. So let's see how that sounds. So you see how it has that bouncy sound? Turn the snare down. Alright, so that's basic. That's basically most of what we need.